My name is Italy, and today we're going to talk about distractions. Give me just a moment. Let me check this text message really quickly. Apologize about that. Sometimes I can get a little distracted, even though I definitely try not to. Sometimes I can get really distracted, and it's really hard for me to stay focused. Sometimes it's really hard for me to stay focused on some of the simple things like just preparing for work or even just cooking. When it comes to my relationship with Jesus, I try my best not to get so easily distracted because I love him so much. But sometimes it feels like I have a lot of other things to do as well that are important. So sometimes I guess with you guys, it might feel like when you're in school and you have homework to do, but you may want to play video games, or you may want to, talk on the phone with your friends, or even just watching TV. Sometimes those things can be a distraction as well when you need to do homework. Although having a little fun is important, your education is important as well, but it's just hard to stay focused. This is just like when we try to focus on God. We get distracted sometimes when we life. So today we're going to learn about what we can do to try our best to stay focused on him.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how he created us and loves us so much that he made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 14, verses 22 through 33.
Jesus and his friends had reached the end of a long day, and they were exhausted.
Get in the boat. Go ahead to the other side of the lake.
Oh, wait a second. Aren't you coming too?
I must send the crowd home.
Well, all right. Andrew, James, John, let's get a move on.
That very morning, Jesus had received terrible news. His cousin, John the Baptist, had been killed by King Herod. Wishing to be alone, he and the other disciples took the boat and went across the other side of the lake. But people followed, and later that day, Jesus fed more than 5,000 people with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
So, bro, is Jesus gonna meet up with us later or what?
He didn't say.
Peter and Andrew and the other disciples climbed into the boat.
Nice breeze.
Yeah, but it's picking up. Should we wait?
Jesus said go, so we go, no?
Yeah, bro.
The disciples set off across the Sea of Galilee, rocked by a gentle wind. Finally, the crowds dispersed. At last, Jesus was alone. He climbed up high on the mountainside and poured out his heart to his Father.
Father.
As evening turned to night and night stretched toward morning, the wind across the lake grew wild. Instead of reaching land, the disciples were tossed back and forth on the rising waves.
We're taking on water!
Bail it out. James and John, you take the stern. Andrew and I have the bow.
The wind and waves continued to pound the small boat. The disciples could barely see through the spray.
Hey, Peter, what's that?
What's what?
I see you too.
See what?
Come back here.
Peter staggered to the back of the boat. Everyone looked out into the gloom to try to figure out what this murky shape was that was coming toward them on the stormy sea.
It's a ghost.
Oh! Help us! We're gonna die!
But even as the men began to panic, the figure called out to them.
Be brave. It is I. Don't be afraid.
Peter fixed his gaze on the figure.
Lord, is it you?
The man came straight toward them, walking on the surging water as if it were a smooth, sandy beach.
If it is you, tell me to come to you on the water.
Come.
Now everyone stared at Peter.
You can't walk on water, bro.
But Jesus can.
Taking a deep breath, Peter grabbed the plunging side of the boat and then threw his legs over the side. Impossibly, he stood up on the water.
Whoa.
This is crazy.
Peter locked his eyes on Jesus, the only solid, stable thing in the storm-tossed sea. He took a step, then another step, and a third step. But at that moment, Peter caught sight of a monstrous wave at the edge of his vision. He turned his gaze toward the monstrous wall that threatened to crush him.
No!
Instantly, Peter lost his footing. The water sucked him down and whipped him around.
Lord, save me!
Immediately, Jesus reached out and grabbed Peter's hand.
Your faith is so small. Why did you doubt me?
Jesus firmly helped Peter back into the boat. Then he got in too. The wind died down and the water became smooth as glass. Jesus' friends sank down in the wet deck of the boat and stared at him in awe.
You really are the Son of God.
Free of the storm, the boat sailed smoothly across the water, guided by a gentle breeze. As day broke, Jesus and his friends landed at Gennesaret. After a night they would never forget.
I know the reason why my feet can't stop, my heart can't help but sing. It's a wonderful feeling to feel your love for me, to feel the joy you bring. Your love is the answer, so I sing to you. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh. Reason why my hands are up, my feet dance down below. It's a wonderful feeling that I belong to you, no matter where I may go. Your love is the answer, so I sing to you. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. All right, let's get it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, sing. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. So thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh,
It's time! DJ Daisy is back! Lights! Music! Dance! Come on, dance with me! Woo. Brandon, do not be shy! You can come in now! I know he's out there, but he's waiting for me to turn off the music because he does not like to dance. No more hiding, Brandon! It's time to boogie! Boogie, boogie. Oh! Oh! How did you? Once the DJ Daisy dance party begins, no one stops the DJ Daisy dance party. Hit it!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon. And...
I'm sorry, what, do you need something?
Yeah, it's your turn to introduce yourself. We're doing the show right now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hi, and I'm John, and we're so glad you're with us today.
Can you get off your phone, please?
Sure.
No, what are you doing, anyway?
I'm playing the new Candy Smack game. It just came out last night. I've been playing for 72 hours straight.
Yeah, right. Well, look, you seem a bit distracted, so if you could...
Booyah! Whoa! I just smacked that candy. I just smacked up a level. Yeah!
All right, congratulations.
Stop distracting me.
I'm not the one being distracting right now.
I forgive you. Just stop talking.
Oh. This could take a while.
3 hours later.
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
Great. You ready to do the show now?
The show?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Do you see candy floating around that needs to be smacked, or is it just me?
It's just you.
Oh, good. Smack.
Yeah, okay. Please welcome someone who knows stuff.
Hey, Sugar, welcome back. Smack.
Hi.
Good to have you back, Sugar. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you could visit while you were in town. Have a seat.
Thanks.
All right, tell us who you are and what you know.
Seriously? I've been here before. You know who I am.
I know, but they may not know who you are, so.
My name is Sugar Tilt-A-Whirl. I work for the Thomason Traveling Carnival. I used to just be the cotton candy maker, but now I run games too.
Games?
That's what I said.
I bet that's fun.
The most fun you've ever had in your life.
Wow. Smack. So, what kind of games do you run at your carnival?
Carnival games.
I see.
Listen, the carnival may be all fun and games and cotton candy for you, but for us carnies, it takes a lot of work and focus. Got it?
Yep, got it.
Got it. Smack.
You know what? I think we could use a little focus right now, actually. You got any carnival games that you could teach us?
Yeah, why not? Star Wipe. This game is called Pick a Duck.
All right, how do you play?
You pick a duck.
Okie doke.
Ah! You have to give me a ticket first. Tickets, please. Pick a duck. Ah! Focus.
Oh, yeah.
Turn them over.
There's nothing.
You lose. Next game, Star Wipe.
Wait, but...
The ring toss game is a classic trickster. It appears easy but requires focus and attention. Only the bravest should attempt to step up to the ring toss challenge.
Oh, pick me, pick me.
Yes, you with the hat. Come on over.
Okay.
Tickets, please.
Ow.
There you go.
Okay. Hey.
Focus. You didn't focus. Try harder.
Be the ring, John. Be the ring.
Be the ring. Be the ring.
Let me try.
2 tickets.
Oh, sure.
Where'd you get those?
There you are.
Here we go.
And we have a winner.
I did it!
How? What?
Here's your prize.
I thought it would be bigger.
They always think that.
Okay, you know what? I'm ready now. I'm ready to focus, okay? What else you got?
Huh? I also run the dunk tank.
Yes, it's Bible story time with Kellen. Hey, Kellen.
Hey, guys.
What do you have for us today, Kellen?
Well, I've got a good one, but I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah, I love helping.
Sure.
Great, because it's time for another live action flannel graph. Jesus' disciple Matthew wrote about a time when Jesus told his disciples to go out in a boat on the Sea of Galilee. One of the disciples in the boat was Peter.
All right, Peter. Jesus wants us to go. Let's get in the boat.
Okay. Catch you later, Jesus.
You first.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Bye.
Here we go.
After they left, Jesus went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, the boat was already a long way from land. The boat was being pounded by the waves because the wind was blowing against it.
These waves are huge. How are we ever going to make it through the night?
And then, shortly before dawn, they saw something on the water.
A ghost!
Oh! But it wasn't a ghost. It was Jesus walking on the water. He called out to them and said, "Be brave. It is I. Don't be afraid."
Lord, if it is you, tell me to come out onto the water with you.
Come.
Hold on. Wow! This is amazing! I'm walking on the water!
But when Peter saw the wind, he was afraid. He began to sink.
Lord, save me!
Right away, Jesus reached out his hand and grabbed Peter.
Help me!
Jesus said to him, "Your faith is so small. Why did you doubt me?" When they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those in the boat worshiped Jesus.
Jesus, you truly are the Son of God.
The end. Thank you guys so much for your help.
You're welcome.
Sure thing. It's so amazing that Jesus can walk on water.
Yeah, and what about Peter? What faith, what focus.
It's true. When Peter was focusing on Jesus, he was able to walk on water. But when he got distracted by the storm, he began to sink.
I feel like I do that sometimes.
You walk on water sometimes?
No, I mean, I feel like I get distracted by the, storms of life.
It happens to all of us sometimes. But we just got to try and remember to stay focused on Jesus, especially during the storms. He's the one that can help us through them.
That's awesome, Kellen. Thanks.
No problem. I'll see you when I see you.
Bye.
Smack! Smack!
What do you think, John? You ever get distracted?
Me? Smack!
No.
Smack!
Okay. Reveal the question. What distracts you from focusing on Jesus? That's a good question. It could be something big and scary that distracts you, like an actual storm, or it could be something like staring at a screen too much.
Smack!
Stop that.
Sorry. Sometimes I get distracted because I'm thinking about what other people might be thinking about me instead of focusing on Jesus and how much he loves me.
Good answer.
See? I can focus.
Good. Talk about it with each other. What distracts you from focusing on Jesus? And we'll see you next time. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and this was the So-and-So Show.
Thank you so much for learning with me today about how to stay focused on God. I hope you enjoyed it. So today we learned about one of Jesus' followers, Peter. In this particular story, Jesus was walking on water, and Peter, just like the rest of his followers, was curious about whether or not this was a real experience. So he asked Jesus to let him try it. Jesus agreed, and he welcomed him on. He told him to walk on the water. So Peter was able to do it as long as he was focused on Jesus and Jesus alone. But as soon as he got distracted, he was unable to do it anymore. So this story shows us just how important it is to stay focused on him no matter what. Some ways that I use to stay focused on God is by reading his word, prayer, and listening to gospel or worship music. This week I challenge you to do at least one of these things once a day. And at the end of the week, I want you to write down how you feel. I hope and pray that this experience has taught you how to focus on God. You have a wonderful week, and thank you so much again for joining us.